Pleasure to welcome to Winnipeg Sports Talk for the first time newest Jet, Gabe Vilardi. Gabe, welcome to Winnipeg and welcome to the show. How are you?
All good. Thank you for having me.
How have the first couple days of training camp been?
Everything's been good so far. It's gone by pretty fast, hard skates, and ready to play soon.
We knew you were here actually quite a bit earlier than a lot of folks. I guess a lot of real life things to get done when you get traded in the off season. How has your time been in Winnipeg before kind of officially got to work this week?
Yeah, it's been good so far. Like you said, just kind of off the ice stuff that I had to handle. So coming in early and trying to get things done, and for the most part, I've done all that. So
you actually, it's probably, we were talking on the show, it was probably a great thing you got here a little early because we actually did have some gorgeous weather for a few weeks. Winnipeg gets a bit of a bad rap, and in the winter, it's legit. But have you enjoyed? You got out in the city very much and seen some things and get settled, obviously.
Yeah, I've been around a bit. I got my girlfriend here, so we've been able to venture out. Like you said, the weather has been very good until the last couple of days here. So, city's been great. We're settled in our new little townhouse, and like I said, everything's been good so far.
Time to get to work, of course. Tell us about conversations with Coach Rick Bowness. Bones always fired up. He's got a lot of energy. Did you talk to him much during the off season after you were traded, before you got to Winnipeg? And what's it been like dealing with a coach since you've been here?
Not too much conversation throughout the summer. Just a few phone calls and say, how you doing, and that sort of thing. Since I've been here, more just systems, I think. Less kind of one-on-one talk and more just, hey, like, you're doing this wrong, you need to be in this spot, because coming from a different team, there are different, obviously, systems and things that they do here that I'm not used to. So, just trying to learn all that.
Just from hockey question, I mean, you mentioned the systems. How different is what Rick has planned for the Winnipeg Jets as opposed to what you did back in LA with the Kings?
It's just an adjustment. I mean, every coach has his own kind of philosophies and systems he likes to run. For me, I got drafted to LA. I was there since I was 19, and I've always played the same thing. I always had the same coach, so it's kind of all I've ever known. So it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period, but hopefully I can adapt as quickly as I can and hopefully produce and help the team win.
Right out of the gate, Bones has you on what is projected to be the top line with Mark Scheifele and Scheifele Connor. How have you enjoyed skating with those two so far during the first sessions?
Yeah, so far so good. It's an opportunity for me, and that's something I haven't really had in my whole career. To play with guys like that. They're both so unique, and they're both so quick. It's a little different than my style. So I got to adjust and figure out how I can help them produce, as well as be ready to score, because they draw a lot of guys to them, and they'll find you. So
you interested in what you remembered of Kyle and Mark from playing against those guys for the last few years as a King?
Not much in terms of memory playing against him, to be honest. I can tell you from the past 2 weeks, just skating with KC, I've never seen, I think he's the best offensive player I've seen just practicing with him. He's just so quick, he's so twitchy out there. You never know what he's going to do with the puck, and it's pretty cool as a player and a hockey fan to watch and see how he moves out there. And then Scheif, I was fortunate enough to kind of be in the same agency and know some of his closer people, and I've kind of learned a lot of off-the-ice stuff from him. He's very smart guy, very smart with the body, and I've been fortunate enough to learn and kind of hang out with him a bit here and pick up some of his things.
Certainly a lot of offensive potential for that line, and for you, you just sort of mentioned that wasn't a chance that you really had before in LA. I know there's a lot of change when you get traded, but it has to be a real positive seeing where the coaching staff sees you fitting into this lineup, and an opportunity to get some pretty significant offensive potential out of the line right out of the gate.
Yeah, for sure. It's an opportunity, and I gotta produce at the end of the day. Like I said, I'm very fortunate. I'm happy that I'm here. Winnipeg obviously wanted me. They traded for me, and it's a great opportunity.
You, obviously we're just focusing on the line that you're on, but got a big group right now. But I think it's pretty clear that the majority of the NHL team. What do you think about the group overall now that you've been out with them for some sessions, and you're I guess, combination of excitement level, but also expectations of what you and this team might be capable of this year when we get going on the 11th of October?
I mean, for me personally, I have very high expectations. I think this team is a cup contender, to be honest with you. I mean, you take out Dubois, you add me, AI, and Raz. I think that's really the only changes they have. And I thought last year they were one of the better teams, to be honest, before those guys, Scheifele and JMO, went down in the playoffs. I thought they were going to beat Vegas. So, yeah, I'm coming in here. I just want to help produce, score goals, help defensively, whatever it is. I just want to help the team win. And like I said, I do think this room is very skilled, and we got a good club.
A little bit different for you being a new player, but as a veteran, do you like the training camp period of time, or is it a little tedious and you just can't wait to next week playing games and obviously for the real thing in the beginning of October to play for real?
No, I mean, it's all right. You need it for conditioning, and for me personally, I live in Kingston. It's a small town, and I skate on my own all summer, so skates like these are good where I skate with a bunch of guys because I didn't skate with anybody all summer, so it's good for me personally, and I think the last 3 days have been very, very hard, and I'm ready to get in some preseason games. I think that's more valuable to get in a few of those and get the game lungs in, because it's a little bit different for sure.
You mentioned those skates before. I mean, you were here quite early. You were one of the first guys that were part of those skates. How much did that help you, not maybe necessarily from a hockey standpoint, but just get familiarized with the organization, the team, and most importantly, your teammates before the official first day of camp?
Yeah, I think you said that just more for just getting to know the guys and getting to know the facilities and getting to know the equipment guys and the coaches that were here and all that. It's less on the ice and more just kind of getting familiar and comfortable around here.
Gabe, it gets going this week. Can't wait to see the team on the ice, the preseason, and most importantly, when things get going with that home opener on the 14th. Good luck with everything. Thanks very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of camp.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.